Podcast, yo,
Level Up.
Back in the building. Hey, this is probably our first person having a run back episode.
Spin the block.
Yeah,
Spin the block.
Yeah, he's the first spinner.
It's the first spin the block
First
episode.
spin the block episode. Welcome back, though.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Kool-Aid. I want to start with the Kool-Aid because you still got the Kool-Aid from last time.
That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. And now when I spin the block again,
You gotta bring the Kool-Aid.
I'll bring the whole jug.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
man, it's cool.
Yeah, man. So we gotta start this shit off crazy. See, last time we was in a different space.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
My butt had just dropped. I think that was 10K here.
Was it 10K?
Was that 10K?
I think it was 10K. I remember.
Yeah, it was 10K.
I think that was 10K.
Yeah, for sure. 10K,
You know what I'm saying? My butt is R&B bag now.
Yeah.
We got Aaron Page in the building.
In
What's
the
happening,
building.
man?
Yes, sir.
What's going down, man?
Life is happening, man.
Yeah.
Life is happening. Just living, man. Growing.
Yeah.
Working. Grinding. Nonstop.
Okay.
Shit, everything is a grind, man. Really. Just been working, trying to be in touch with people.
For sure.
Still be in the streets. Still.
You doing
connecting
that?
with everybody.
I see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
For sure. But yeah, that's really been it, man. That's really been the base of the whole plan, the whole formula. It's connecting with everybody. So.
No.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I like that run that you've been doing, like just like singing every time I open up Instagram, you're singing somewhere different. I said, man, I seen him at McDonald's one time. I said, my man was singing over McNuggets. I said, yo, I love nuggets too. So I'm like, yeah, I felt that. I felt that.
Over a fucking McDonald's.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what inspired that though? Like just to be like in the most random place, and I love it. I'm gonna say that I love it for sure.
appreciate it.
What inspired that?
We was really talking about a lot in today in music, really in everything is content based.
Mm-hmm.
So and visuals, people like to see your face and get familiar with you.
For sure.
So we would go back with the team and talk about like content and different ideas. We would spitball and kind of just figure out what we would want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I came across another artist that was doing it. He's like in the UK. It's like the first time I seen him. Sam Tompkins or something. Sam Tompkins, I think his name is that.
Okay.
But I saw him doing this like in a bunch of different spots with his laptop and his mic. And I was like, damn, that's a fire ass idea. I might as well just do that, but for Houston.
For sure.
So
yeah.
I just started making time, going out to like the biggest spots in Houston, like Minute Maid, Toyota Center, Post Houston, and really just going out there with my laptop and my mic and just singing my song. Because I got two versions of it. Excuse me, I have an acoustic version, piano version, done by Ryan King, and then I had the official version done by Action. So I just took the acoustic version. I felt like that was a little bit more of an intimate version of the song. Just started going to all these major spots in Houston and just singing the song.
For sure.
And presenting it to the people, and people kind of took to it. So
It's a vibe.
I just kept going with it. But yeah, for sure, I'm gonna keep doing that too, because it's fun for me too.
It's fun for me to watch. I be like, when he gonna end up singing the next? Like,
Yeah.
You might be a Timmy Chan.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Timmy Chan, that's a good idea. I might do Timmy Chan.
Definitely.
For the city.
You gotta do that.
Or Burger Park or something like that.
Right? Everybody gonna be looking like.
Yeah.
Middle of
You don't know about Timmy Chan.
For
For
sure.
real.
No, that's crazy.
Appreciate
So what makes you want to create content like that, man? Like a lot of artists, they feel like, we gotta push this shit on the internet, but you actually get outside, be trying to showcase the music. What makes you do
Here's
that?
the thing. I don't like doing content. I don't think anybody likes like the process of doing it, but I like to see the final result after I've put the work in.
Mm-hmm.
But the process is always the process. Like
sure.
the work is always the work. Like
sure.
sometimes when you're in the gym, like bodybuilders or anybody working out in the gym for whatever reason, you don't like the process. It hurts in the process.
Right,
like
right.
it's a journey.
Right.
But when you see the final result, you're like, okay, yeah, I see why I did this, and I would do it again. But damn, what was your question again?
What made you start?
What made me start doing it? Okay, what made me start with content?
What makes you want to actually create the content?
Keep doing it. Okay,
outside of the internet.
I want people to hear what I have to say in the music. So and the content is just an avenue for me to put it on Front Street and give and deliver it to everybody. So if that's what I have to do to get my message across, then I'm willing to do it. Because it's just a matter of like, what what do you want, and are you willing to do what it takes to get what you want?
For sure.
So that's just one of the things that takes to get what you want in today's age.
Yeah.
Like it's the same as like niggas back in the day would go around the streets throughout the city and hand out CDs and sell CDs. That's no different from what I'm doing now.
Right.
As far as me like walking up to people and interviewing them, hey, check out my song real quick.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's damn near the same thing as handing out CDs or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Then it's just what it takes to get your message across and get heard.
Yeah.
Really. So it's not necessarily that. It's not necessarily a want to, because I know content creating, it takes a certain level of patience to be a content creator. First off.
For sure.
And it takes a certain level of consistency and dedication to do that stuff. And I see it more and more every day. I be texting like little group chats, like, man, this shit is not as easy as it looks. Like for real.
Right.
You definitely make it look easy.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
For sure.
It takes a lot for sure. Like I'll be up there sweating, trying to make sure this shit is right. People be walking by, little random sounds in the background, so I gotta re-record and all that stuff. That's the stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't like. That's the part of the process that you kind of gotta work through in order to get what you want at the end. But yeah, seeing that end result and seeing the reaction to the people that have, seeing the reaction that people have to what I have to say, and having it be so positive is what keeps me wanting to do more. To answer your question, taking a long way home. But yeah, so really just knowing that it's well received kind of adds fuel to the fire for me.
Cool.
Crazy.
I love the fact I got to see you perform at the Warehouse Live. Like to be like a fan in that moment, like you know, to watch the fans interact with you. That was dope. And they was really like singing your song word for word. So what was that feeling like for you? You know what I'm saying? To see that.
Going through the whole tour, it was like crazy having people. Like I said, that reaction, because of everything that you put into your craft and into developing yourself and into pouring into your team and pouring into those around you, and to see that type of reaction, especially in so early in the journey, is not fulfilling, because I know at the same time I know I'm nowhere near where I want to be. But it's like, again, that recognition, like that warms my heart for sure. Like having people getting that response and seeing how what you do uplifts other people, and it makes them feel good, and it makes them want to just vibe out and feel good as well. Like I like contributing to somebody's feel good moment. So yeah,
I feel
definitely. For sure.
I ain't gonna lie.
And it's a vibe. It's I want people to vibe, man. I feel like we don't talk about like love and the things that come with it enough. So for me to be able to do that and to make people feel good and to express my gifts and my message to people, man, there's really not much more you can ask for, really.
You have to keep on giving.
Yeah, facts for sure. No. Yeah, it was great. It's great performing in front of people and seeing them react the way they did.
For sure.
Now we was talking about last time we was talking about, you know, the rapping, the punchline, and all that shit. Now we on some smooth shit. We talking about love. We talking about R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like, how has that transition been?
I like this version too. Just so if I could share. I like R&B version.
I feel like, I mean, it was always there. Like I was just saying the other day, I grew up listening to everything. I grew up. I feel like we're all products of what we were exposed to, and so musically, I was exposed to a lot of different genres, different styles. So I feel like the transition for me wasn't much of a transition at all. It's just me being myself and me getting the opportunity to have the space to be myself and to creatively just be myself. And I thank my team for that as well, because they give me the space to do what I feel, and then we just kind of roll with it and make the content and everything to go with it. So what you see now is just me being myself. Like, no, don't get me wrong, I can rap. You seen I can rap.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not hard to me.
Yeah.
But this, to me right now, like, from using my own name, from just creating the music that I feel in the moment, I feel like this, me right now, is being my most authentic self.
That's what's up.
And what I'm making is the realest that it can get.
Right.
So.
And it's gotta feel good to have a team that supports your vision too, because you know sometimes artists get to a point where literally we see them doing music, but that's not even them. They're doing what they're being guided to or told to do. So to have that freedom of a team, like, hey, whatever you want to do, bro, we support you. That's gotta feel good for you also.
It feels great, man. Even though like things take time, and there's always development periods, I feel like I'm at a point where I know myself enough, and I know where I want to be, and I know what I want to do so much, and I work at it so much that my team just kind of comes in and is like, okay, how do we push this forward?
Right.
And I think that every artist should get to a point where they believe in themselves so much to where everybody else that's behind them kind of it's a given to kind of believe in that as well.
For sure.
Like I'm a firm believer in if something is if it doesn't feel right in the beginning, it's not right. If you gotta make yourself feel it, it might not be for you, or it might not be worth feeling. So for this thing, I felt like what I'm doing, it just felt right from the beginning. So I'm just kind of rolling with it, and my team saw that, and my team sees that I'm being myself. So they just kind of put me in positions and put me in rooms to continue to be that. And it just so happens to be that it resonates with people. People feel it. So, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah.
So, yeah, honestly, I appreciate my team for that, for sure.
That's beautiful.
Fire. Now what gives you the courage to, like, okay, so we seen you outside, you talking to people face to face, you letting them hear your new single, Love Me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what gives you the courage to do that? Because a lot of artists they're kind of scared to do that. Like, because they could give you a yes or a no. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can tell you, like, oh, this shit trash. But they can tell you it's fine. Like,
That goes back, bro. I believe in myself so much, and I believe in the stuff that I put out so much that I'm not. All right, as humbly as I can say this.
No, pop off.
I'm not giving niggas a space to tell me no. In the most positive way possible. In the most loving way possible. Like, my thing, I believe in showing love. So whatever you gonna get from me, whether you hating on it or not, is love. Like, hey, I appreciate you taking the time to listen. If you don't rock with it, you don't rock with it. If you do, you do. But I know you're gonna rock with it because of the type of energy that I'm coming off on, and the type of product that I'm delivering. I believe in the product so much. I believe in the music so much. I believe in myself so much. I believe in my vision so much that I believe in God so much that it's already done. You feel me? So it's not really a fear thing for me as much as it is just like, if you believe in something so much, of course you're gonna tell the world about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, of course you're gonna let the world know what it is. So, and also, I'm not too cool, bro. Like, I know you see me dripped out, man. You see me doing my thing every day, right? But I also know that without people, this shit don't work. So I'm not too cool I'm not a person that's gonna act too cool to think I'm bigger than walking up to somebody and talking to them and reaching out to them. Or like walking up to a DJ and saying, hey, look, man, I appreciate you. That's love, man. Whatever you need from me, like, you got it. Or like, let me send you this music, or how can we, work to grow each other. Like, or like, I'll walk up to, like, I just did that the other day. Like, I walked up to the DJ, walk up to the MC. I'm like, yo, I appreciate you. Like, they play my music in the club like 3 times back to back. So look, man, I appreciate you. That means a lot. Like, if y'all don't hear that enough, thank you. And stuff like that, like, I feel like that goes a long way, because without them, my shit don't work, and without the fire music, they don't be a fire DJ. Everything's hand in hand, and with the people, like, approaching people, it's just all about your intention. And I feel like I have a good intention behind what I do, so I have no shame in walking up to somebody, like saying, hey, check this out.
And see, I feel like that's even the thing that's a lost art and talent now, because in the era we in with social media, people don't even talk anymore. People message, DM, email. So the fact that, like, for me, the people that you've been walking up to, they're probably like, you talking to me? You want me? Like,
especially with social media, bro. Like, there is a disconnect in people and in physical interaction and communication. So like, you might walk up to a female or a male and be like, hey, check this out. And then you're like,
what's up? What you on?
Like, what's good? She's like, why are you? Like, no. I promise I'm not being weird, because that's what you gotta say. Everybody thinks you're being weird.
Everybody think you trying to do a prank.
Yeah, that too, man. I can't stand it.
It ruins it.
But again, it's just the intention and how you're communicating with people. But yeah, there's definitely, with social media, there's definitely a disconnect with people, because communication has been so computerized, and so now we can't speak to each other anymore.
Right.
So yeah, let's bring that back, man. Let's bring talking to people back, man, for sure.
That's what I enjoyed the most. Like you walking, like people walking up to you, or you walking up to people, and that real interaction. That's better than any stream because it's like genuine reaction.
So if I connect with you right now, let's say we have a great interview right now, right? And you go in your car, you listen to the music. You might go ahead and tell 5-10 other people about what we just did here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then if you believe in it, those people, because of your conviction and your belief in this, those people are gonna be like, man, let me at least give it a try. Let me check it out. Let me see what he's talking about. Right. And then so on and so forth. Like maybe 2 out of the 5-10 people that you said actually become a fan or actually become interested and intrigued in what I got going on. Then they go telling those 5-10 people. You know what I mean? And it's just all a snowball effect. It all trickles down. And that's what we're really about. It's just connecting with people on a bigger scale, on a more personal scale.
For sure. I love it.
So we got this new single out, right?
Yeah, Love Me.
Talk about that for a little minute, man. Tell me where the inspiration came from.
For Love Me, the inspiration, man, Action. Okay, so we was in the studio. And you can attest. We was like in the studio.
I wasn't there.
No, not that day.
I don't know you right now.
Not that day. Bro, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. Look, we know each other, bro. Don't be talking about real shit right now. It's just that. This shit. Wait, no. This shit wasn't scripted. It wasn't planned. But yes, I know these niggas.
Yeah, right.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
No.
He's been in the studio with me before.
Yes.
Nah, you ain't never pulled up to the studio.
Man, I tell this man all the time, let me know when you record. Man, bro, I'm gonna let you know.
Because a lot of times it should do be last minute too, though. But
that really would be.
No, okay.
You weren't there that session. I don't know if you were.
I was there for a little bit.
You were for a little bit. But listen, so, ultimately, I don't know if you know the full story, but for Love Me, so we was in the studio like every day at this point, like every day. If it wasn't every day, it was every other day, like going crazy. I think it was after the tour. Yeah, it was after the tour, Tone's tour. And we were running out of beats. So Action goes digging for beats. Cause he produced Back in the Gap, whatever. So Action goes digging for beats and comes across a couple, sends me some. I listened to that beat. It was called some other shit before it was called like Love Me before I changed the name. And he sends it to me. I'm like, this is cool. Like it reminds me of like some Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, like type of like early 2000s kind of R&B pop.
Yeah.
And I was like, where'd it come from? Like who sent it? He's like, that's mine. So I started fucking with him. I'm like, nah, it's cool. It's all right.
We was in the back studio.
Yeah, we was in the B-room.
Yeah.
I was like, it's cool. It's all right. And then he's like, nah. And I was like, okay. He had sent it to me like 2 days before. I was like, okay, I'll start writing to it. And then we can get in the studio another day and record it. So I start writing to it. And I'm like, okay, it's kind of coming pretty easily. So I get to a point where I wrote like the first verse, and then I couldn't get past that falsetto part. And maybe decide to do what you like.
Okay.
So I couldn't get past that part. So I stopped. So I get to that point right there, and I couldn't write past that point. So I just stopped. I start working on something else. We get to the studio. I'm like, you know what? Let's lay it down. And rewind. I find myself writing a lot of love songs or just about it in some way, shape, or form. Even if I'm popping my shit in a song, I kind of find a way involuntarily to talk about something that has to do with love or something like with a shorty or whatever the case may be, or my girl, whatever the case may be. So I'm writing like, I get up to that point where I can't write no more. And then we get to the studio, I start laying it down, and the beat's just playing. We got Kid Silver. That's that boy right there.
Okay, shout out to Kid.
He's mixing, he's engineering the session, and I get to a point where he just lets the beats play, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say right here. Like, what should I put right here? I'm trying to find a melody to sing in that part. So I just go, and then I'm like, you know what? That's kind of fine. We should keep it. Kid's in behind the boards. He's like, it's already done, bro. I got it. It's already set.
Okay.
So this man plays it back, plays the whole thing, and don't tell me no lies. Tell me you gonna come through and love me when I need somebody. And the beat comes, And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Now I'm like, yo, this is fire. This OD. And so he's like, nah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I was like, yeah, just leave it like that. We're gonna do that. I wrote the second verse because at that point, now we got momentum going in the studio. So now just the second verse came like probably like 5 minutes. Like we flowing right now. And then I think everybody damn near everybody left the session, and I think it was me and AJ. Probably me and AJ be with me all the time anyway. But it was probably me and AJ left in the studio that night, and Kid. And I think everybody else had left, but Kid sent it out to Action next day. Action calls me. He's like, "Yo, this shit is fire." And then from that point, we held on to it for a little bit. We game planned for it. We made a plan for it, written everything down with the team, and here we go now. That's what we got now.
We got that Love Me.
Yeah, Love Me.
It's out now.
For sure.
Right. Seeing it in the club, that was hard too.
Oh yeah. Okay, here's another thing real quick before we move on. I didn't think that, I thought it was too popish. I thought it was like too pop, and Action's like, everybody's like, nah, I mean, I see what you mean, but it would still work.
It was definitely
I was like, do you think, like, because I wanted something that, honestly, if I be honest, I wanted something that black people could like too. Because I like good music. Like I like good music, and I like music that resonates with everybody. Right. And I thought this would resonate with everybody, but I was like, can we play it in the club? Our like,
definitely can.
I don't want to seem like like an activist or anything, but I was like, are people gonna love it? Like, are they gonna like it?
Yeah.
And they was like, nah, bro, you be good. And so, I mean, throughout the process, I did have like doubts. I feel like as anybody would, but seeing it played in the club and seeing the reaction, like I said, bro, seeing the reaction in the club, I was like, oh yeah. Like I know the music's good.
Right.
I know I'm good at what I do, but that was just confirmation or affirmation. Like, okay, we can.
I saw with my own.
And I just want to say for the record too, that was for me too, because I was not a believer at first. I was doubting. I was like, bro, there's no way we're gonna be able to play this in the club. And now that I've seen it in the club and people are actually reacting to it, it's like, bro.
I was at that first night. I was like,
bro,
I always knew the song because the way I approached the song was like in sync, like Backstreet. That's the vibe that I got from it. So that's how I deliver.
Right.
But yeah, bro, like seeing it played in the club like that, I was like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then me being able to perform it, I was like, okay, yeah, we're good.
For sure.
We're good. Yeah.
Fire.
But yeah, I loved it from the jump. I never disliked. Don't get me wrong. I never disliked the song.
Yeah.
I just
the reception,
the delivery, and how we were gonna package it and give it to the people.
Right.
That's what my concern was. So we spent extra time on that, and extra time crafting, and extra time just forming everything and putting it together. And I think we did it pretty well. And we're still pushing. So
yeah,
figuring it out. Bad. So fast forward, man. We loving the journey, man. What's next?
Yeah, man, got a lot of work, bro. Got a lot of work. Prayerfully, I pray we can get back on the road sooner than later. I'm praying for it. I would like to perform a lot more. My birthday's around the corner. My birthday's in like 2 weeks. I'll be 25, April 9th. Okay. So,
happy early birthday.
Appreciate it, man. I would love to drop somewhere around that time, around my birthday. Just kind of, I got something for the city coming too, man. I'll let y'all know right here.
Okay.
We got something for the city, man.
Okay.
Got something for the H.
Hey.
Just let y'all know right now. But so hopefully I can drop that real soon too. But no, all summer, going crazy. My main thing is I would like to perform more, connect more, get in touch with the people more, get in touch with the city more. So yeah, that's what's next, man. It's gonna be a crazy summer. Crazy summer.
We ready?
Crazy summer.
Eat it up.
We waiting on it, man. These are snow cones and shit.
This bad.
We're going crazy.
It's not gonna have Don Julio in it, just so you know.
Wait, what?
It's gonna have Don Julio.
Yeah.
Drunk snow cone.
Drunk snow cone.
Casamigos.
Costa Amigos.
They gonna have an off-brand Costco Amigos.
Wow.
Nah, you gotta get the Casamigos snow cone. That's actually not bad. I feel like somebody would do that. Make a tequila snow cone.
I feel like it's happening already.
Nah,
somebody got a drunk snow cone.
I mean,
that's pretty much a
daiquiri.
Daiquiris,
but
sure.
Turn into a pop. Yeah. Well, yeah. Nah, I seen somebody make like some Hennessy popsicles before though.
Dang, drunk off a popsicle though.
Popsicles?
Yeah, I mean they're making
freaky popsicle.
Well, who do that?
It's a freaky popsicle.
They're making being an adult fun, bro. Think about it, bro. You gotta pay bills. You gotta gotta take care of
fun.
kids.
Nah, facts.
You can't have no fun as an adult, man. Go get you a Hennessy popsicle, man.
Now when that kid get older,
right?
Nah, why
We'll get you a strawberry lemonade.
There you go. Nah, facts, man.
I don't know what happened.
Right.
Well, make sure you tell them, man, where we can follow you at, man. We can follow your music at.
Go ahead and follow me on IG, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere. Find me at Who Is Aaron Page. That's Who Is Aaron Page. We got Love Me out now. Anywhere you can find music, Apple, Tidal, YouTube, TikTok, Google, Amazon, wherever you can find music. Go ahead and get Love Me. Shoot, you can send me a DM on IG. I'll send you the link myself.
Yeah.
And you can find me at Who Is Aaron Page. Love Me. It's out now. That's it.